Hello and welcome back to Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga. On last episode, we traveled through the Stardust Caverns and defeated one dude. Spend the whole week. Today's episode, we're just gonna head out to the overworld. We're gonna head on over. You thieves! We found you at last! You scum! What have you done with Prince Peasley? Yes, there is no mistake. You kidnapped Prince Peasley.
No.
We have a witness. Now confess, villains.
No.
What's that you say? You're Mario and Luigi? Lies. Bold-faced lies. The superstars of the Mushroom Kingdom would never come here. Nick. They're not lying. They say they've come here chasing some Cackletta, and they're really, really tough. Oh dear. Oh my, oh boy. Pardon us, sir. So sorry. See, our kingdom Prince Peasley was kidnapped by something. Or so recently reports out of HooHoo Village claim. He'd been looking for any sign of the perpetrator. According to eyewitness accounts, the prince's kidnapper wore an old helmet and spoke of mustard and fingerlets. That is all we have to go on. If you come across anything, please let us know. Reopen the investigation. Why did he walk back? Worthy game. Oh well. Anyway, we're in HooHoo Village. This over here will be something for later, but keep that in mind. Let's head down first. From down here, we have nothing. Yippee. Yes, with a mushroom. Yippee. Alright, let's head on up.
Spin. Jump.
Dude, I'm shocked with how early you get the spin jump in this game compared to literally every other game. Like, the spin jump is typically, like, the very end of the game. Anyway, there's a warp pipe over here. You can head back to the beginning if you want to. And here is a cave with a jump block. Alright. And we have another block with a nut. Mushroom? Coins, I'm assuming? Yep. Another bean spot.
Jump.
I kinda just spoiled what they were, but you know what? It's whatever. Maybe I'll censor it in post, maybe I won't. I'm unpredictable like that. There's a giant turtle over here we can't do anything about. And down here is also something we can't do anything about right now.
Jump.
Oh wait, we might be able to, actually. Oh, yep. They gave us coin. Neat. And head on down. Alright, over here. We can't climb the mountain until the bridge is fixed. Yeah, build the bridge half open, because that supports it real well. We're gonna head in here. This is the home of the Hammerhead Bros, Sledge and Mallet. Right now they're out looking for the rocks they used to make hammers. I'm sure they'll be back before long. Then there's a rock over there we can't do anything about. Let's head on down. Oh, it's it's Fossil. Give back Prince Peasley. You again? You are the angry pair of fink rats that swooped in with the Bowser that I hate. What if I say to you? Well, I was busy with Peasley. You have been catching me. I have fury! But Cackletta has already begun smearing the butter of her next tasty plan over Bean Bean Castle. Since you two cannot make it in time, I say that it's better never than late. So here is your halting pipe. I have fury! Since you will not be shattering the stone, I laugh at you trying to climb down this mountain. Alright, well.
Ese patapaka no sé, no?
Hammer.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, we need hammers. Can we jump this? Yeah, we can.
Jump.
Right, let's head in here. These guys are the hammer guys. This is the last stone. Now we shall show the true spirit of the Hammerhead Bros. This stone's our last shot. Earth. This stone just ain't gonna do it. We can't make hammers no more. What do you two think you're staring at? Oh, what? You want us to make you a hammer? Hey, I know these two dudes. They're Mario and Luigi from the Mushroom Kingdom. They're Jumpin' Hammer Kings. Yeah, you're so right, Sledge. I remember these guys. Why, a couple of celebrities like you bumming around in a place looking for a hammer? Oh, hey, look, you don't have to tell us. We're fully understand. Oh, ups there, completely sealed. What would make you need? We're professionals, after all. That's right, pros all the way. But the thing is, in order to make hammers, we need HooHoo blocks from the mountaintop. And since Babylon suddenly stopped coming down here, we can't get up to the summit. HooHoo blocks are hard stones. Hammers made from those things can't break anything. We want to climb the mountain to get more HooHoo blocks, but we can't jump it well enough to do it. Huh? Oh yeah! What was I thinking? You guys are jumping pros, ain't you? So are you saying you could go to the top of the mountain and get us some HooHoo blocks? That would really hook us up. If you get us some HooHoo blocks, we'll make you a special hammer. You scratch our backs, bros, and we'll scratch in yours. Alright, we gotta head to the top of the mountain. And the bridge is conveniently done. There's also a heal block here. Let's see it. HP and BP fully restored. Alright.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember if I've shown off this enemy. In case I haven't, this is a bean. I think it's called a bean. Yeah, it's a beanie. Level 5. Alright, let's take it out. Stats are on screen, as always. Sorry, it's been a hot minute since I've recorded this, so I genuinely do not remember. It's been like a week. Because, you know, I was wrapping up for something new. These guys are pretty weak. They're just meant to be your base enemy. And they dropped a rare drop. Woo beans. Let's get the double. Yeah, we can get beans from enemies. Oh! They got the first strike on us, so we trip. Doesn't really make a difference here, though. Anyway, we unlocked Super Splash Bros last episode, so let's try it out.
Let's go.
So if I'm not mistaken, this does damage regardless of being spiky or not.
Let's go. Mamma mia.
I'm gonna throw to try to get the bean. Or get the new attack.
Let's go.
Hey, there we go.
I got it. Yahoo.
Alright, we learned Super Balance Bros. In the original game, let me show up some sample footage. Either I'll obtain it from a YouTube video. You didn't necessarily get the move on its own. Instead, you had to put in a different button combination to initiate the move. So you would select bounce balls, and then you would put in the combination for super, which is always interesting. So with this, yep, it can attack spiky, and then the other one is multiple moves. So let's try it. It is 8. Jesus Christ, that's expensive.
Let's go.
Alright. We level up.
Yahoo!
2, let's go.
Let's go.
Alright, let me heal up a little bit. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna refrain from using KP until we get up. Alright, mushroom.
Hi. Jump, spin, jump. Let's go.
And we got a mushroom. Alright, nice.
Jump, spin.
Anyway, now that Persona 3 is finished, we can actually talk about a little bit more about the game. I fucking love Persona
Let's
3.
go.
I don't think I made that very clear during the playthrough, but that game literally saved me from committing unalive. The message about being, just like, learning to live via connections to others is such a powerful truth. I think having games talk about, like, the stuff like suicide in a respectful way is very neat.
Hi.
I also love how you could tell over the course of the story, and even Igor points it out at the end, that Makoto, like, recovers from his depression pretty well. Oh, new enemy! This is a Dragons, level 6. Stats are on screen now. They're a little more complicated beanies, but they're not too hard. They do have this one, though. Really, you can just jump off the field. But I think Persona 3 is such a powerful game, especially compared to 5. Where 5 is arguing for change in the world, which is really helpful and nice, but I think Persona 3 works on a more personal level, comparatively to 5. And I think that's awesome. Also, I think Tartarus is a great concept, but I definitely don't think it's the best thing to play when someone's coming into the franchise, especially since Persona 3 is the biggest game at the moment until revival. I think there was stuff down there. I don't know.
Let's go.
There was nothing down here. Fuck. Unless there's something on the top box. I'm just gonna flee. Fleas in this game are instant. I'm pretty sure in the original it is,
Hi.
in the original it's a timing minigame. If it is, I'll just play a sample on screen.
Spin, jump.
But yeah.
Hi. Spin.
Persona 3, TLDR, Persona 3 is a beautiful game. What the fuck? Fuck.
Jump.
Struggling over here.
Hi.
I also think Nyx kinda did come out of nowhere, but I think Pharos does a good job of shadowing it well enough. I definitely didn't see it coming out my first time playing, but, you know, it's not bad or anything. I just think it is kind of an out of nowhere thing, and I think Akutsuki, especially being the betrayer, was such like a fucking weird-ass plot twist thing. Like,
Spin, jump.
on a second playthrough, I saw it coming. It's just like, really, unless you're paying attention, it doesn't really seem like it's going to lead anywhere. Not lead anywhere, but like you just don't really see it coming at all. I don't think the game does a good job enough of communicating it, but at the same time, I don't think it's supposed to. I think there should be hints for someone to piece it together, but not really. Let's do this. Walk over here. Another thing I really fucking love is January as a whole in that game. Because it feels like a desperate fight trying to stay okay in order to face next at the top of Tartarus when that time comes. I think that's pretty neat. I think Nyx being a villain is also really neat. And episode, I guess, elaborates on this, and since I don't plan on doing it at the moment, I guess I'll just talk about it. The reason the fall came to be was because everyone was wishing for the fall to come, because they were so down on it. They were like Makoto at the beginning of the game. Depressed as shit and think the world is just not worth it. Kind of like how Saga said, but like no one was still worth it anymore. But throughout the game, you kind of realize, no, we should be living for others. Others are what make it worth it. Also, Nyx's design is fucking stellar, dude. I'm not gonna show it on screen because spoilers, despite me talking about the ending. But it's incredible. Plain and simple, the game is fucking amazing. And I left the game thinking about it forever, and then I remembered the Persona playthrough existed, and I decided to continue it from there. And now we're playing this, which I think is a lot more laid back and silly. Anyway, that's enough yapping. Let's continue on through the area. TLDR, though, is I think Persona's fucking beautiful game. The Arcana is the witch by all is revealed. I do think the fucking boss fight at the end was tedious as shit, though. That's why I said it to Weasel. I didn't want it to be a cop-out, but at the same time, I kinda felt like I had to, as I was already, like, 5 hours into recording that day, and I have work recently, so I can't afford to put all my time in recording. But, like, I still wanted to get the stuff done, so I could move stuff around. Move the Switch to the recording setup, and also start working on this game. So, you know. I also apologize for the issues on the Ryoji review event. I know it's really annoying that a lot of it got cut out because of, like, video quality errors, but I genuinely didn't even notice it until, like, days after I uploaded it as a schedule. So, you know. Anyway, their rare drop will be a syrup. Useful, I guess. Anyways. Yeah, I think I had to like, talk about some of that since it's a pretty big thing. Plus, I think some of it did actually ruin the ending a bit. It does pain me that, like, we barely got any time to play with the movies that we unlocked. And plus, I didn't really show off everything, which I'm a little disappointed about. Persona's such a complicated game, I think I could have without a guide, and I feel like using a guide would ruin the experience a bit. But that's just me. Anyway, we're at a new location. Here's a good point to save. A little underwhelming, but that's okay. We'll get that taken care of. There's some stuff around the area. We can't really get them right now, so... All we can do is talk to this and see it real quick. Alright. Ah, travelers, I am HooHoo Bros, the ancient weapon of the HooHoo civilization. Beyond this point, the path grows even further. You must put yourself up to the challenge. Dare you try this challenge? Yes, we may. 10 Hoos. You must start now and must catch 10 HooHoo spirits within 35 seconds. Do not fall off the ledges or you will immediately fail. want to switch into the spin ability and just collect these. Very simple minigame. Watch me fail it. I might have thrown it. Oh my god, we barely did it. Holy shit. Now for your next challenge, you must defeat me!
Let's go!
Plot twist
Okie
villain of
dokie.
the century. Let us begin. Alright, these are pillars, and the boss is on screen. I don't have the name access right now, so...
Let's go!
So we destroy the pillar. It reveals him, and then he goes to the other side. So we want to try to take out both of these.
Let's go!
Right? That reveals the boss. Then we can hit him with Splash Bros. On HooHoo level 6. This is why we were saving B, by the way.
Let's go!
This. Oops. Oh well. Can we one cycle it? Oh, easy. Alright, well, that was simple enough, and he dropped his rare drop, which is HooHoo Slacks. And we get a level up for both bros. Let's go with defense. +4, nice.
Oh, yeah!
Second level is Luigi. Let's give him Stash. It's funny. +4.
Let's go!
You have passed this test too. Now you must face the test of reaching the summit. Alright. With that, I think we're going to call it an episode. Next time on Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, we will reach the summit of HooHoo Mountain. Until then, later.